Hello and welcome to issues 24 and 25 of Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. Now, more engine parts to this video, but the end of the engine is in sight. That's all I'm going to say for now, but there isn't that much left to do on the engine of this DeLorean. But before we get started on today's video, I just want to give a massive shout out to Dave Westbury. He's been a long time patron supporter of the channel for a while now, and he pointed out to me last week that I haven't actually given him a shout out in a video apart from the credits at the end. So I just wanted to make sure that I did give him a massive shout out because his support is vital to the running of the channel. It allows me to do the weekly videos plus all the other content I do. So thank you very much, Dave, and thank you to all the other patrons that give their money to make this channel work. I am super thankful. This channel wouldn't exist without you guys, so thank you very much. And thank you to everyone else who has supported this channel in other ways, like buying magazines, buying parts I don't need, things like that. The help, it goes without saying that I wouldn't exist if I didn't have you guys doing that for me. So thank you. 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 I mean, I can't say it enough. Thank you so much, you guys. Let's then start another video that you guys have helped create of Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. So issue 24 solely focuses on this back part of the engine here. And to start off with, we need to get this part, which is the bigger of the circular parts. Mine's got a little dent cut out of it. I don't think that's normal, which is a bit of a shame, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. The dipsticks come off. We must re-glue that. Oh, yeah, I should say that all these parts are glued in. I need to re-glue the dipstick in because obviously I didn't use enough, but I did glue in all the wires and all the spark plugs because they kept popping out and it was very annoying. So going back to this, you pop that part on there like that. You then get this flat circular part with no detail and you pop it on there like that, and then you get this part and you want to face it this way so the bigger circle is facing you, and then you line that up on there like that, and then you get an AM screw and you screw it in. Sorry, I know you can't see this on camera. There we go. Just trying to get the angle right there. You just screw it in there like that. And mine turns. I'm not sure it's meant to, but mine does. So I'm just going to leave that there for now. I probably will tighten it if I need to a little bit later. So that is that part all done. The next part then is this part here, which has got like a wide circle cut out. And you also need this part here, which has got like a little domey circle-y part. And again, you just pop it on there like that, and you just screw it together with an AP screw, which I'm just gonna get here. Oh, this is a little finicky to do on camera, but that's okay. What else is new, hey? Everything's finicky to do on camera, but you just screw that in there like that, and that holds in place there, and again moves. That moves a little too much actually. Let me just go and have a look at this off camera. Be right back. I was right. It was just that I screwed the screw in slightly off center. That's why I was going wrong. So that part looks like that. And then this one still turns, still quite loose down there. Moving on to this little plug here. We need to get this cog looking piece there. Just pops on. And then we have this smaller part here with a really little tiny circle in there for the screw. So I'm just going to put the screw around there like that, and then just pop that in there and screw it all in. There we go. There you go. That went on very nicely, and the cog does turn a little bit, but it probably requires some tightening. It's very loose actually. Let me have a look. Okay, yes, that part is fine, but I did make a little bit of an error with this part here. This wider circled part looks very similar to this part, but you actually want the smaller circled one to fit onto this peg here because this one comes a little later. So let me just readjust that, pop that part on there, pop that one on there, and then reattach it like that, which probably mean this one will turn. This one was quite static, and the cog and the one below it just turn. Yeah, so that turns, and this cog turns. So yeah, that is what it should look like when you're all done. And then the final part is this bigger circled part here. Face it that way, and that pops through there like that to form the final of these moving wheel parts. And then we just get the screw pushed through there, popped on. No, wait, that's not right. It's not right at all. Yeah, okay, so you want this part with the as the long part there, and this is the how do I describe this? There's a deeper tube to the screw hole. I was trying to attach it this way, which of course wouldn't work because I mean the screw hole is here and would not have reached through there and into this little part here. So you want it this way around, so the screw hole is right at the bottom of that dark shaft there. And then you just get it all there, so the screw's sticking out. You see, that's how it all works. And then you just screw that on, if I can get it lined up. Onto there. Come on, you going on? That looks very loose. Hold on. There we go. It just needs a bit of TLC to make it all align. And then that part's on there turning, that part turns, and this little cog turns there as well. So you now get these rubber band type things that came in this issue. I believe they are exactly the same. They look exactly the same to me. The first one goes around here like that and down to here. So you'll see that all connects there, and that goes round like that. And then the, hold on, no, you put this one on first, sorry, my mistake. So this one goes around there, goes round that cog, and then right down to the back there like that. And then this one goes to the front of the grooves and fits into that front groove there. Okay, let's look at this up close. So on this part here, you just have one groove for this band, and that is what fits around there. It goes all the way down to the outer groove of this circle, you see? So it goes on there, and then the inner groove of this circular part goes up here and falls through that gap, apparently. Do need to tighten that to make that band sit on there, and then that goes round here to fit into the groove part there of that circle. I just need to go and tighten this part. Let me just go and do that. So there we go, a bit of TLC and a little bit of care goes into putting these parts. I thought stupidly that they'd be quite simple to do because you just assemble them and screw them in, but just to get them all lined up and to get the bands all facing the same way and stuff like that requires a bit of TLC and a bit of extra time. Do not rush it. You shouldn't rush any part of this model. I know I was stupid to try and rush through this part. But yeah, that is what it looks like with the bands all attached. Looking very, very nice. Looking incredibly engine-y now. That is an engine. That is an engine and a half. And that is what it looks like at the end of issue 24. Issue 25 then has all these pieces here. Well, there's only 5. These 2 parts are metal, and these 2 parts are very exciting because these are some of the parts that will attach the engine to the main frame. So like I said at the start of this video, we are getting near the end of building this engine, and these 2 parts kind of prove that. We're going to start with these 2 parts, and more importantly this part here. Bring back the engine, and you'll see just on, where is it now? Just on this side here, just zoom in. You'll see that there are 3 holes there, and we have 2 holes and a peg there, and you just pop it in there like that, and you screw it down there with 2 AM screws. So I'm just going to go do that now. And here it is all done, nice and secure. Now these 2 holes weren't threaded completely, so I just put the screws in to make sure that their hole was big enough before they went in, and it's actually very, very secure now. So if your parts aren't threaded completely, make sure you just screw them in with the screws before you actually attach it to the main bulk of the engine to make sure that the alignment is correct. Swing around then to this side, and I believe it's this side. Yes, it's these two holes here. We have this part here, which again is attached onto there with some AM screws. So let me just do that now. There we go, two metal pieces securely attached, ready to mount on to the main frame, the main chassis I should say. But first we just need to attach this plastic part here. Does this plastic part have a name? No, it's just a post, So you have a hole there for that part and a hole there for that part, and you attach this with some AP screws. So I'm going to do that now. And there it is, all done like that. The reason I had to go off camera to finish it off is because I hadn't screwed that in properly, so the alignment for this part was slightly off. So make sure you get that little peg really into the engine there. Mine was sticking out a bit, so just be careful of that. And that is the back or front part of the engine, all covered. So the bits we just did are now covered with this protective piece here. The next parts are this massive pipe here, which I believe is the exhaust pipe, or at least the startings of the exhaust pipe. Both plastic, so not sticking out anywhere. I don't think. I think the ends of the exhaust pipe might be metal. I don't know. We'll find out soon enough. You attach it first of all like that, so that texture part there covers that hole. And what screw do you use for this? Let me just check my instruction is. Of course you use an AP screw. So I just got that here. Oh, this little fit. Is that there? Okay, let's see if I can get this. Yeah. In goes that AP screw just to complete this pipe here. Make sure it's nice and tight. That is still a little loose. There we go. All done. That is the pipe all attached. Now, the pipe attaches to the main engine in two places. The first place is this place here, and this whole connector goes on there like that, and then swing it round, and then this whole connector attaches on there like that, and then this part sticks out, which I think might have a little loopy bit for the exhaust. I don't know, maybe. So let me just attach this pipe. And there we have it all attached, all finished, and that is the end of this video. The engine is pretty much complete. Next time we are attaching it to the frame, so make sure you have the frame prepped and ready. Make sure all the wheels are nicely attached and they're not wobbling. And also for next time, make sure you have these parts as well. These parts were left over from issues 12 and 14. We have the bar there and a rubber part there and a connector there. These go towards the wheel frames for the chassis for next time, so make sure you have both of these ready for the next video, because you will be using them at long last next time. So yeah, make sure basically that all the chassis is ready for putting the engine onto it, and make sure that the engine is ready for the chassis. As you can see, I glued in the dipstick there. Just out of curiosity, is dipstick just an insult in the UK? In England and the UK, if you call someone a dipstick, it means that you think they're thick or something. Is that just a UK thing, or is that a worldwide thing? Let me know in the comments below, because I am a little bit curious about that. Oh, actually, I won't be able to read the comments for the next video. So if you do comment, I won't mention it next time, because I am actually filming the next video straight after this one. And the reason for that is because when I should be filming the next video, I'm actually at a gig. I'm actually going to go see Blink-182 in concert. So I am a lifelong Blink fan. I've been wanting to see them again for a while, and that's why I'm going to be filming the next video after this one. So the next video will be past me talking about the future. I would have already seen Blink in real life, and I would have already seen Spider-Man. Spider-Man will be out by then. I am so looking forward to that movie. Actually, while we're talking about Spider-Man and going back to what I mentioned at the start of the video about people supporting this channel, I want to give another shout out to Andrew Miller. He gifted me the Mary Jane Spider-Man 2-pack Toys R Us exclusive that isn't available in the UK at the moment. It's only available in the US and I think other parts of the world as well, but not the UK. And he bought it for me and sent it to me free of charge because it was his way of supporting the channel. He knew that I was searching for it, that I would have bought it no matter what, and he helped me save money to put towards the channel by buying it for me. So thank you very much. It's little things like that that really do give me a lift, that really do help the channel, and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you to all of you once again. So yeah, so the next time you see me, it will be past me talking about the future. And actually, because of that, I'll know exactly when the next video is going to go up. The next video will be up on July 9th at 10 o'clock UK time, GMT. I'll just put a little text here about what that means for the rest of the world. So I hope that you will see me straight away on July 9th, 10 o'clock in the morning in the UK. Be ready for the next video of the Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. Until then, guys, thank you once again for all your support. Take care. Bye-bye.